What up, guys? It's your man Elite, and welcome back to the Elite channel. Today I'm going to be continuing my series, Messages in the Movies, and of course I'm going back to the movie Sinners, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. Today we're going to be going over the Wild Mountain Thyme scene, which occurs about halfway through the movie. Just to set the scene, the vampires have already tried to infiltrate the club by being invited in. They were unsuccessful and turned away. So the character Mary in the movie, played by Haley Steinfeld, goes to pursue them just to see what they're all about.
What about them crackers?
What about them?
I can go feel them out before they're too far gone.
I can feel them out myself.
They'll tell me more than they'll tell you. And I can find out what they really have.
And what happens if they from Little Rock?
They ain't.
The song in question here, Wild Mountain Thyme, is an adaptation from another song from the 1950s. I won't go all into that, but suffice it to say that it is a very popular Irish, sort of Scottish folk song. And the placement of that song in this scene in the movie is diabolical, cunning, and downright brilliant. And I'll explain why. But first, let me tell you guys about TIEGE HANLEY, makers of fine skincare products for men.
Look at him bouncing on those balls. TIEGE HANLEY, we know what makes a high-value man, and that's high-value skincare. High-value skincare for high-value men.
Click on the link in the description to get a special discount today. The song is meant to be a ballad for young lovers, and it talks about wild thyme and wild heather, which are two brush-like plants which are prevalent in the summertime in Europe and Asia.
All around the blooming heather, will you go, lassie, go?
Remember that vampires do need your consent in order to come into your space or enter your abode, but they do not need your consent when you come to them and enter their space. So I see this line here as just a kind of a common courtesy. We're going to go ahead and ask you to submit and come with us, but we really don't have to. In fact, since you've chosen to come and pursue us, we can tell that you're not 100% with them anyway. You're kind of 50% already with us, physically and mentally.
Oh, the summer time has come, and the trees are sweetly blooming.
Everyone loves the summertime, right? This is just the enticement of comfortability. Everything's perfect here with us. Nice, smooth, easy environment. No strife, no drama. Everything's calm here. We even have a soft female voice singing to you, right?
The wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go?
Now, in order to understand these next several lines, you have to understand the relationship between wild thyme and wild heather out in the wild. Keep in mind that in this scenario, the vampires are the wild heather and the humans are the wild thyme. Now, out in the wild heather dominates thyme. It actually grows all around and encloses wild thyme. But the lyrics here say that the wild thyme will grow around the blooming heather, but they don't mean physically grow around. What it means is that you, the human, being the wild thyme, will grow into something else, something better, being around us, the vampires, the wild heather. And the best thing for you is to just let us enclose you and engulf you. And that way you'll be better. And again, will you go, lassie? We're just asking you nicely.
And we'll all go together to pull Wild Mountain Thyme.
When you pull, and by the way, the word we use today is to pick. So when you pick a fruit, vegetable, herb, or even a flower and pull it away from the plant it originated on, You separate it from the nutrients in the soil and from the sun, and you start a death cycle. The trick bag here is that these vampires are selling this death cycle as growth and as a new life. And we'll all go together, which means that once we enclose and engulf you, you will become a part of us, the wild heather, and we will then in turn go and enclose and engulf all the other humans who are the wild thyme and start their death cycles. Interesting.
All around the blooming heather, will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by yon cool and crystal fountain.
To build a bower. One of the definitions of a bower is a cool, shady place under a tree, in a garden, or in the woods. But the secondary definition of bower is to shade or enclose, you might say entrap, a person or a place. So they're letting Mary know that she's cooked already. It's over.
On it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go?
Are you looking for some fresh air? Or?
I just come to see if y'all was good people.
Mary doesn't willingly submit to these vampires. In fact, she has a nearly violent confrontation with the main vampire here, whose name is Remick. She ends up pulling a gun on them and then attempts to flee back to the juke joint. They simply wait until she turns her back on them, and then they attack her, converting her into a vampire who eventually infiltrates the juke joint. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed my analytical breakdown of the Wild Mountain Thyme song and scene from the movie Sinners.
We're gonna kill every last one of you.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and turn on notifications so you'll know when I drop a new video. And until next time, this is your man Elite, and I am out.